And finally, people, I am back again with a new trade recap. I know it has been a pretty long time since I last posted on YouTube. I think it was like, I want to say about 10 days ago. It's sloppy from my half. There's no reason why I shouldn't have been posting, but last week felt crap the whole week. I ended up blowing all of my fundeds. I blew about 20 evaluations, so that wasn't fun. But today, hopped on the charts, clear bias, clear understanding of what I wanted to see, and today I've half passed 3 fresh evaluations. So let's just get into how today went for me and how you guys could have caught this as well. So I've been trading for about over 2 full years. I'm in my 3rd year of trading, and I would like to say no ego involved. I understand the markets quite well. I'm not where I want to be in a position financially because my psychology lets me down. But I would love to say and confidently say I understand how markets move. So today, even though my charts look a bit messy, even though I entered buys here, stopped at a break even, buys here, lost $220, bought here, half past these accounts and had to actually lose a trade here deliberately because I was up too much. Today, on my Discord, you can go and fact check this if you want. My link is in the bio, I'm pretty sure, of this video. Well, it should be. But I called exactly what was going to happen today. So I was looking for buys all morning long. As you saw in evidence, I longed here, 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 and then I shorted deliberately to lose bread. But if we go to the higher time frames, what can we see on the chart? Forgetting all of the squabble and crap that is drawn on it, go to the 4-hour time frame. What can we see on the chart right now? We can see buy side liquidity generated. Buy side liquidity generated. Markets manipulated lower last week. Markets ran higher. Markets broke structure to the upside. What do we want to see from the markets breaking structure to the upside? A bull run, baby. A bull run. Yesterday we called out what the markets were going to do. Today we called out what the markets were going to do. I mean, I'm not trying to be proud of myself. I'm not trying to excite myself because I'm not. This is just the nature of doing something for so long. Today it was so obvious that we were going to fucking buy up, bro. So here is how I understood that we were going to buy up. On the higher time frames, on the weekly time frame, for the past few weeks, we've been bearish. What did we do 2 weeks ago? We were bullish. What did we do last week? We were bullish. On the daily time frame, we inversed 2 daily for value gaps in the previous week. So it was clear last week that we were going to be bullish, running all of this buy side liquidity through the floor. So opening up the markets today, Trump did some stuff in a country which made everyone say short the market. And that is exactly what happened. In the midst of the markets being closed, people entered selling positions. All of the institutions and people who have control of the markets, they all entered shorts, which meant that price would produce a massive bearish new week opening gap. Now, if speculation says that price is going to continue to the downside, what do you want to see on the charts? You want to see sells. You want to enter sells. Speculation that was that the markets were going to go down. What are we going to do? We're going to go up because we're manipulating people into selling the market. We're just using them as liquidity for the day, and that's exactly what's happened. Upon market open, we've got a daily fair value gap from a massive daily candle last week on Wednesday. We tap into the daily fair value gap. What do? We reject to the upside. ES ends up sweeping out this low. This is the low that was produced straight off of market open. ES takes it. Let me just get the box out of the way. ES takes this low. NQ doesn't. We've got an SMT, but overall, we're in a manipulative market. People think that the market's going to go down because of news. Price doesn't. It's just manipulating them in. Now, we're going to look for our draws on liquidity for the day, because we want to align our internal draws on liquidity with our external draws on liquidity, our high time frame trend with our low time frame trend. On the high time frames, we're bullish. We tapped into a daily for value gap, we rejected to the upside. On the low time frames, that means we're going to be looking for buys. That's it. We're not looking for sells or nothing. Liquidity wise, sell side liquidity for the day. We're going to mark out our draws on liquidity. We have got new week opening gap high, new week opening gap low. 4 hour for value gap, Asia low. So session highs and lows for the day. The only high or low for the day resting was Asia. Do we need to mark that out? No, because we're not looking for sells. We're looking for buys. 4 hour for value gap, is that going to get tapped into? No, it is not, because we're looking for buys. Delete that. So draws on liquidity for the day that we were targeting were the opening gap range high, previous week high, new week opening gap high. Now, on top of the fact that we are bullish after rejecting the daily for value gap and just running higher, it is a no news Monday. Specific criteria for a no news Monday is price will continue in one direction, which will obviously mean that price will generate liquidity in one direction. On the charts, what does that look like? Go to the 15-minute time frame. We've been bullish the whole day, continuing. We've been generating sell side liquidity the whole day, continuing to the upside. So what can we expect on the charts as they open? We can expect some kind of manipulation lower, because to go higher, we have to go lower. And on top of that, yeah. So on the charts, for value gap wise, on the high time frames, we have got two 15-minute for value gaps resting below. If we're looking for buys, we want to trap sellers into the markets. We want to produce liquidity so that we can buy the market and sweep all of them out. So I'm not going to lie, as soon as market opened, there was a 5-minute for value gap resting here. It ended up getting tapped into by ES, creating an S&T. I entered the day with 3 combines. I took a long position here. I got edged by a couple ticks, but altogether I lost 3 accounts straight off of market open. I then waited for confirmation. I long the market here, moved stop loss to break even, got broke even. Moved stop loss to break even here, got broke even. Price then rejected, sweeping out the 15-minute for value gap. What do we want to see? As I said, we want to see sellers get trapped into the markets. If people think that the markets are going to retrace into this 15-minute for value gap, when really we've been bullish the whole day and we want to continue to the upside, that is the most primal place for price to reject from. So after manipulating not once, not twice, but 3 times, we're still looking for buys on the market. So did I catch the low of New York session? No, I did not. But I waited for clear displacement on the charts to be shown. Price ended up booming to the upside, leaving not 1, not 2, but 3 highs on the chart. So as soon as price has broken structure to the upside, it has rejected this rejection block, inversed 1 minute for value gap. It is clear that we are in a buyer's market now. I entered the chart right here, took profit way too late because I was already down on the day, and I miscalculated what my take profit should have been, but I was confident price was going to buy up, so I just ended up entering sell at the top of this candle. I got stopped out losing $490 or whatever, which meant that I could end the day up a winning day without needing to get any more dollars in profit for my consistency rule. So yeah, it was a great day on the charts. I saw what was happening. I executed to precision in a way that I waited for my confirmation. I waited for the high time frame trend to align with the low time frame trend. And I just got in and got out. So hopefully that video was good. Hopefully you've learned something from this video. If you have, drop a comment down below. And yeah, boys, it has been a minute since I've been awake and clear-minded and eyes on the prize, but I'm here to stay. I'm here to just get better as a person, get better as a trader. So I am obviously going to start posting every day again. So with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something from it, and I will see you tomorrow.